That was a travesty that happened. It shouldn't have happened, and it should never happen in this country again.
I looked at my husband with a straight face and said, honey, we no longer have a home.
Sing me back home. That's cool.
The ball made the way to fly. Ooh, that red, white, and blue. Wow. And when the band plays.
Leo Sachs he had come to me and he was like, we need a song, you know, trying to think of songs for me to do. Out of nowhere, I said, how about Fortunate Son by John Fogerty? And he was like, whoa. That's it.
It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no governor's son.
And that song says a lot. Without saying a whole bunch of words, it says a lot. And it talks about the powers that be.
Fortunate one. How many times must I have to try to tell you? Let's do this, man. Why?
When I first recorded that song, I looked at it as a personal relationship level, but you know, after this storm, man, it's got a whole different meaning.
How many times must I have to try to tell you?
I think it's gonna get people, you know, anybody with any kind of true love in them, man, it's gonna make them realize what's important. And what's important is, you know, the people who you love.
Whenever you feel blue, look up, 'cause I feel the same way too, look up. Now I recorded that back in 1960. Who would think it would ever come back to me again? Whenever you feel blue, look up, look up. I loved New Orleans, and I still love New Orleans. I am not about to turn my back on her now. I have roots there, and this is where I learned the things I know about show business in that city. It may not come back exactly the way it was, but if the people who love that city come back to that city, it'll be so darn close, because that's who we are. We made the city did not make us.
This time I'm walking to New Orleans. I'm walking to New Orleans. Got my suitcase in my hand. Now ain't that a shame? I'm leaving here today. Back on home to stay. I'm walking to New Orleans.
And it's just a blessing for me to be able to be on the same record with these guys and talk with them and play with them, because they are truly legends.
It's a cooperative effort by all of the players, you know, to feed off of each other, to listen to each other.
Because of where we're from, what's inside of all of us. And we could do that all day. Just like you say, I love you. That's the way we play the music. It's just as easy as that.
Why can't business do that? Why can't governments do that?
when I first heard this particular song, This Is My Country, so I said, man, thank you, Curtis, for writing this song for me. But I never thought I would get a chance to interpret it the way I'm doing here and with the people that I'm doing it with.
Some people think we don't have the right to say it's my country.
Seeing people that I went to school with walking through that nasty water and standing in front the dome and in front the convention center and stuck up on those bridges and everything, it was like this wasn't their country. Like it was like New Orleans wasn't even their city. What I did on this record is dedicated to the people of New Orleans.
We'll always love New Orleans, whether we go back to New Orleans personally or whether we wind up living somewhere else.
I hope some kind of way this record brings peace and help reconnect the people of New Orleans wherever they are.
We'll always be singing ourselves back home.
One most important thing right now that I miss from New Orleans is a good plate of red beans and rice. And some gumbo.
Well, I can go for that, because I'm going to be singing my way back home.